Everyone underestimates how much time and effort and care needs to go into rolling out AI when you're trying to transform workflows. I think a lot of people think it's something that's going to happen magically overnight. But in a lot of cases, the most benefit you can get from implementing AI in your organization is by looking at your current workflows and thinking about how you can leverage AI in order to transform or revamp them, which might mean you're skipping steps. It might actually mean you have a different group of people at the table that need to now do things because AI has taken steps from one place to another. And then as you're doing this, you need to think about where does the accountability lie? Because suddenly you've shifted a workflow that maybe had, 4 steps with 3 departments to maybe 1 step in 1 department. And so those are some of the things that I've seen people starting to think about. And I think we're still grappling with a lot of that as people are rolling out AI.
It does make this sound like a massive job security program for consultants. I can imagine kind of mapping those workflows and figuring out how to reconstruct them. There's a lot of work there for somebody. How's that been playing out for you so far? What are some areas where you found kind of the most gains and how have you achieved them?
When I think about bringing AI into our workflows at Expedia, I really think about it in 3 stages. The first stage is where the employee is really working with AI and AI is making their job easier. And that's where most organizations start. So things like automatic meeting summaries, right? This is how you start to build trust with AI. And so that was kind of our first foray. We started with this base of meeting note summaries, using Copilot or Glean or some other tool to help draft emails. And so as we started doing that, we could shift into a second level, which is really where AI can basically take direction from the human to create. And so what you saw in my organization was my team started using AI to draft what we call product requirement documents. As we started to move through that, we started to see some people who are at the forefront start to create systems using AI. And so these systems are things that can be running 24/7. They're helping making us more efficient. So for example, we get a lot of user feedback from multiple channels. It might be from our call center. It could be from our websites. It could be from help forums, multiple places. And so you could imagine a system, an agent that goes through, looks across all of these different listening channels, aggregates the feedback, and is able to pinpoint the particular product manager that needs to know the information about a bug that might be spiking or about some user feedback that's coming in aggregate through these channels. And so as you shift into this third phase, the human or the employee moves from kind of working with AI to directing AI to actually becoming the operator of a system. And so that's where we're trying to get to.